All right, guys, welcome back. We've got another 1949 game here for you today. The big theme of the day here involves Ted Williams and the Boston Red Sox, of course. Williams hitting .392 is leading both leagues in hitting. And with the power that he's generated, there's really nobody quite like him anywhere. Only 11 home runs, I'll say that, which means that he's far behind the pace that Ralph Kiner's setting in Pittsburgh. He's got, I think, 22, I want to say, something like that, maybe 24. But Williams has been absolutely incredible. And that's one of the reasons why the Red Sox are tied for first, 30-19. They've won more games than anyone else in the American League, and Ted takes a strike. Bill White on the mound for the White Sox now throws a ball. White with a 4.08 ERA. Ground ball to the left side, and it's through Appling for a base hit. And so Williams will up his average again as he climbs towards 400. That brings up Dom DiMaggio. I was telling you about White, had 34 walks and 32 strikeouts, 3-6 record. But of course, that doesn't mean it's automatic. Dom takes a strike. White Sox have played better than you'd expect for a team that's kind of out of it. 1-1 the count on Dom. It's grounded over to Michaels, and he goes to Appling for one, on to Crest for the double play. And with that one pitch, there are two outs. Here comes Vern Stevens. Another interesting thing about the Red Sox here, Stevens takes a ball, is that the Red Sox are not leading the American League in runs scored, which is what you'd expect them to do. 1-1 on Vern. And that's why 2-1. Remember, this is basically the same team that for Boston that ended up scoring over 1,000 runs in 1950, and yet they're third in the American League in runs scored right now. 2-2 the count on Vern, and that's low, full count. They did score over 900 in real life. Stevens takes strike three over the heart of the plate. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and here comes Don Wheeler for Chicago, still hitting leadoff up against Ellis Kinder. Kinder is 4-5, 3.70 ERA, and part of Boston's problem, if they have had problems for a first-place team, has been the pitching. Wheeler takes a strike and then a ball high and away. It's 1-1. And there's one tied, 2-1. That's what people would always say about why the 1950 Red Sox finished like fourth or whatever, despite the 1,000 runs. And there's a ground ball pass Pesky to the left side for a base hit in the left field, and so Wheeler starts it off with a single. That'll bring up Cass Michaels. You know, the reason why they didn't finish anywhere closer to first is because they had no pitching. That was the problem. Michaels pops the first pitch up, and that's out of play. Matt Batts going after that, can't get to it. 0-1. Swing and a miss in that high fastball zone, too. Fly ball over to right field. It's going to be Zarilla who grabs it for the out, one away. Here's Luke Appling. Appling takes a ball, hitting .256. There's another ball to him, 2-0. Kind of a disappointing average. There's a line drive. Pesky grabs that one. Wheeler, whoever's close enough to the bag, and so there'll be two away, no throw to first. Here comes Earl Rapp. Fisted over to left field. Williams has that, and we go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Billy Goodman here for the Red Sox, who takes a ball outside. He's hitting .398. Of course, he hasn't had any at-bats. 1-1 the count. Ground ball to short. Appling goes to first, one away. Here's Johnny Pesky. Grounder to the right side. It'll be Cass Michaels throwing to first, two away, and here comes Al Zarilla. There's a ball high to Al, 1-0. It's a little ground ball through the left side again for a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Red Sox. We've had a lot of ground ball base hits here. Here comes Lou Stringer now, who takes a ball and swings and misses a 1-1. The curveball that plops in there for a strike is 1-2 on Lou. Ground ball to Baker. He goes to first for the out. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Dave Philly here to start this off for Chicago. He hits this one deep to right. Zarilla goes back, but remember, Comiskey Park not exactly friendly to home run hitters, and Zarilla grabs it for the out, one away. Chuck Kress now, swing and a miss, hitting .143. And it's a little ground ball. Who was that to? It was a ground ball over to Stringer. Yeah, second base. There he is. And he throws over to Goodman, not in time, and Kress is safe. Sorry about that. Kind of didn't see his name there for a second. And that brings up, of course, Herb Adams. And so now the question is, well, what do you do with one out and runner on at first? I think we're going to try to bunt him over. The throw to first, nothing happening. There's a strike, 0-1 on Adams. And that's high, 1-1. That's bunted fouled on the third base line, so it makes it 1-2. We'll take the bunt off. And it's fouled away, still 1-2. That's fouled away again. Throw to first, and there's a little bit of an argument, and Kress was safe. It's fouled away again. There's a curve low, 2-2 now on Adams, and there's another throw to first. Not a good one, but Goodman prevented that from going into the dugout, so it's still a 2-2 count. Fouled away again, and so Kinder's had to work. There's a fly ball over to center. Dom's got that for the out. 2 away. Here comes Floyd Baker. Fly ball to center, and it'll be DiMaggio again. We go to the top of the third, still no score. Here comes Matt Batts, who takes a strike hitting 174. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. And there's a ball. 1-2 the count. And he went on that one, strike 3, 1 away. Here comes Ellis Kinder. So quick pace here as Kinder swings and misses at the first pitch, and then hits another one to left field. It'll be Earl Rapp grabbing that 2 away, and here once again is Ted Williams. Williams is one of the 2 Red Sox hits, now hitting 396. The ball high to Ted, and that's popped way up. Appling, the shortstop, has that one for the out, and we go to the bottom of the third, and it'll bring up Bill White, the pitcher. And there's a strike in there to White. Looked a little inside, but wasn't, and that one is across the heart of the plate. 0-2 now on Bill. And that's barely fouled away. Still 0-2. That's high. 1-2 now on Bill. Outside, 2-2. Fouled away. It's still 2-2. And boy, Kinder had him way out in front of that one. Little ground ball to Stringer, who goes to first easily. 1 away. Here comes Don Wheeler. So Wheeler, like Williams, had the base hit. He's sitting now 293. It's 1-1 on him as he fouls a pitch away. And that's low and outside. 2-1 now the count. That's fouled away again. It's 2-2. Ground ball, second base. Stevens, great play, shortstop that is, and spins around full 360, throws to first and gets him. 2 away. I think there's a little showboating there by Vern. Kaz Michaels comes up, hits this one over to right field, and that one gets to the wall, and that'll be an easy double for Michaels. So with 2 outs, here's Luke Appling with a runner in scoring position. Third hit for the White Sox. And the first pitch is fouled away. 0-1 now on Appling. Appling has 17 RBIs as he takes the ball. 1-1. He's walked 53 times. Fouled away, it's 1-2. Fouled away again. He's only struck out 3 times. How about that? Kinder misses with that one, 2-2. That's grounded up the middle. That bounces actually high off the mound, and there's no play for anybody. And Appling gets the infield hit with 2 outs. That brings up Earl Rapp. Now you look at Rapp and think this guy's probably not much of a cleanup man. I'd have to agree. But we have to have somebody play left field, and that's why he's there. And that's fouled off of Bats. It's 0-1. There's a ball. 1-1 the count on Earl. Line to right field. Zarilla at the wall makes the catch. We go to the top of the 4th inning, as close as you can get. Here comes Dom DiMaggio, hits this one up the middle, and White gets his mid on it over to Michaels, who throws to first, and you can mark that one as 1-4-3. 1 away, here's Vern Stevens. And there's a curveball high to Vern, 1-0. It's hit over to center field. Another one on the ground, another base hit. That'll be hit number 3 for the Red Sox. 7th hit we've seen so far this game. And here comes Billy Goodman, now hitting 393. Little ground ball to Appling, Michaels, and it goes over to Kress, and that's the double play. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Dave Philly for the White Sox, who takes the ball high. There's a little roller over to Kinder, who throws to first, 1 away. Up now is Chuck Kress. Takes the ball low, slider, 1-0. Ripped to the right field corner, and that one falls into the corner. It bounces around a little bit. Zarilla has a hard time picking it up, and Kress ends up on third with a triple. Kress, I'm not sure if he's really that fast of a player. Well, he has 6 triples in real life, so I suppose so. And that really means something here for the White Sox. With 1 out, they have 2 chances to drive him in. Up first is Herb Adams, who's hitting 333. We need a base hit, Herb. He takes the ball. And that's fouled away. 1-1 the count. That's up and away. 2-1. Fastball on the outside corner. Looked like it missed, but no, it was on the corner. 2-2. Fouled away. Ground ball towards third. Now this is the do or die moment. Do you have him attempt to score, or do you have wait for Baker to come up? What would you do? This is kind of a difficult thing to figure out. He's a fast runner. I think we do have him try to score. Let's see what happens. And Pesky goes to first with it, and so he gives up the run for the out, and that makes this a 1-0 game. And at Comiskey Park, that might be big. That'll bring up Floyd Baker. So it's a 1-0 lead for the White Sox. It's a ball high to Floyd, 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. That's wide, 3-0. And that's low and outside for ball 4, and Kinder is a little bit rattled after that. That'll bring up Bill White. Now, I'll say this. I'm not sure if the computer manager would do something different if it would take into consideration that the Red Sox are tied for first place right now, right? Maybe you go home instead and take your chances. First pitch to Bill is high, 1-0. And there's a strike, 1-1. Ball 2 to him, 2-1. It's inside, he fouls it away, 2-2. Pop up off of first, out of play, still 2-2. It's grounded foul again. Get over to right center field. Zarilla, the right fielder, has it for the out. We go to the top of the 5th inning. 1-0 White Sox. Here comes Johnny Pesky, who takes the ball high. 1-0. That's low. 2-0 now the count on Johnny, and that's fouled away. It's 2-1. Backdoor slider misses. 3-1 the count, and that's a ground ball to Michaels, who throws to first. 1 away. Al Zarilla now. There's a strike to Zarilla. 0-1, and a ball high. 1-1 the count. That's hit to right center field. That's going to be deep and off the fence, and so that's a double for Zarilla, and he's starting to get that power back into his bat. It brings up Lou Stringer now. Stringer not much of a hitter, and he takes a strike 0-1. That's fouled away 0-2, and there's one on the outside corner, and White struck him out 2 away, and that'll bring up Matt Batts. Batts even less of a hitter. There's a ball high. Batts one of those players I like, but he's not much of one. That's a pop-up, and Cass Michaels, another player I like, grabs it for the out. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 1-0 Chicago. Here is Don Wheeler, and there's a foul tip into Batts' glove, 0-1, and a swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Don. Low and outside, 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Fouled away. That's low. Full count now on Wheeler. There's a swing and a miss. That was low. 1 away. Here comes Cass Michaels. There's a ball inside to Cass, and that's fouled away. 1-1. That's inside again. 2-1. Way high. Ball 3 to Michaels, and that's fouled away. It's a full count now on Cass Michaels. Just fouled that one off. And there's a really poor swing on a good pitch by Ellis Kinder. That makes 2 away, and up is Luke Appling. There's a ball low to Luke. And another one off the plate, 2-0. And there's a fly ball right center field. It'll be Zarilla grabbing that for the out, and we go to the top of the 6th. Ellis Kinder, the pitcher, leads off and fouls one away. And swings and misses another one. It's 0-2. That's just wide. 1-2 now. Chased that one, but just fouled it away. And there's strike 3, inside corner of the knees, 4th strikeout for wide. That'll bring up Ted Williams. Williams is 1 for 2 today. It's hit over to center field, easy for Adams, 2 away, and here comes Dom DiMaggio. The ball inside to Dom, and there's a strike outer edge, 1-1. Fouled off of Wheeler, 1-2. 2-2 is that one missed. Hit deep to right, Philly runs back and grabs that for the out, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Earl Rapp leading this off for the White Sox. There's a ball, fast-paced game, and that's blasted to left center field. DiMaggio's got that for the out, 1 away. Here's Dave Philly. It's a ball in the dirt by 2 Philly, and there's a strike, 1-1. Inside misses, 2-1 now on Dave. Hit to left, Williams goes back on that, but he grabs it, no problem. 2 away, and here comes Chuck Kress. There's a strike to Chuck, and a ball, 1-1 on Kress. It's fouled away, it's 1-2. That one misses, 2-2. Little pop-up, short right center field. Zarilla has that. We go to the top of the 7th. It'll be Vern Stevens leading this off here for the Red Sox as he takes the ball high. Another one way high, 2-0. And that's high again, 3-0. And there's a curveball that hasn't bailed. He got 2 straight high pitches at his head, and then a curveball that looks like it's coming at his head, and then it lands in the strike zone. So 3-1 on Vern. That shot up the middle off the mound for a base hit. You got to wonder if he wasn't aiming that one at White, and that'll bring up Billy Goodman. Now, the White Sox have turned 2 double plays as there's a ball to Billy. Another ball high, 2-0. And there's a bad bunt. It's a bunt over the left side, but it's right at Baker, who throws over to Appling, covering at second. So the White Sox get the lead runner, and that puts Goodman on at first, and that'll bring up Johnny Pesky. 1 away here at top of the 7th. Ball inside to Pesky. It's 1-0, and that's fouled away. 1-1 the count. Line to left field, but Earl Rapp is there. Easy play for him. 2 away, and up comes Al Zarilla. Zarilla's 2 for 2 today as he takes a ball inside. And that's fouled away. 1-1 the count. And that's way outside. It's 2-1. Ground ball to the left side. Baker has it, throws to first, and we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-0, slimmest of margins. And here comes Herb Adams. Takes a strike. He drove a run in. 0-2 now the count. And there's a ball inside. 1-2. Ground ball to first, and Goodman has that, flips over to Kinder, 1 away. Up is Floyd Baker. The ball high to Baker, and a changeup for a strike, 1-1. There's a strike on the black, 1-2, and that curve is low, 2-2. Foul back, still 2-2. Hit to right, Zarilla's got that for the out, and there's 2 away. Up now is Bill White. Pitcher takes a strike, and then a ball, of course staying in this game. The ball low, 2-1. and that's fouled away. 2-2 now in Bill. There's a swing and a miss. Down he goes. Third strikeout for Kinder. We go to the top of the 8th. Lou Stringer leads us off for the Red Sox, and at some point in time, we got to look again at the second base situation for Boston. 1-1 the count as he swung on and missed that one, and there's one that misses inside. 2-1. There's another strike. 2-2 on Lou. Foul the way out of play. 2-2. Ground ball over to Luke Appling, throws to first. One away, and up comes Matt Batts. There's a ball around the knees, looked like a strike, and that's another ball. 2-0 the count. Belted down the left field line and gone, and so Matt Batts has done it. Batts with the big home run. That home run by Batts will tie this one up at 1, and that turns us into a brand new ball game. And so I was about to say that White was really cruising there. You can see only 83 pitches. And you were wondering maybe if he would be able to make it work without giving up a run to this potent Red Sox offense, but it didn't work. We'll bring up Ellis Kinder, who fouls away the first pitch, so he's going to stay in the game. It's another foul ball, 0-2. There's a breaking ball inside, 1-2. So Matt Batts, of all people, hits the tying home run. There's a line drive base hit to left for Kinder. So Kinder now the runner on at first with only one out, top of the 8th, and up comes Ted Williams. Do you think they bunt with him? They're going to put Birdie Tebbets in to run for the pitcher. So they do take the pitcher out after he gets the base hit, and then they take the catcher and put him in to pinch run. You ever hear of that? Bizarre situation here. Here comes Williams. There's a ball outside, 1-0. Ball 2 to Ted. And that's inside, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1 now on Williams. Grounded up the middle, through for a base hit, and Tebbets, who's not fast, can only go to second. So runners on at first and second now for Dom DiMaggio, and this is the danger zone, Bill White. There's a swing and a miss by Dom, 0-1, and that's inside, 1-1. It's hit deep to right. Philly all the way back to the wall makes the catch. Tebbets is able to tag and goes to third, but there are 2 away now. Up is Vern Stevens. Stevens is 2 for 3. Stevens takes a ball inside. He's only hitting 311 now. He was around 350 for a while. That misses low, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. That's hit to deep right center field, and that gets to the fence. That'll score at least 1, 2, and that'll be a triple for Stevens. And so there you go, 3-1 now Red Sox, and the bats have finally come alive. That, by the way, was pitch number 100 from Bill White, and looks like a Pedro Martinez, doesn't it? Here's Billy Goodman, who takes 2 straight balls, and there's a curve outside. It's 3-0. And there's the fastball for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. It's a full count now on Billy, and that's hit over to left field. Rapp has that for the out. Boston scores 3 in the top of the 8th. It's a 3-1 ball game, and remember, it's not easy to score runs here. Here comes Don Wheeler for the White Sox, and he'll face Joe Dobson. Dobson's 5-3 with a 3.46 ERA. We've been using him as a starter mostly. Little ground ball on a 1-0 count by Wheeler to Pesky at third, who picks it up and throws to first, 1 away, and that'll bring up Cass Michaels. It's a strike on the outside corner to Michaels, and a ball, 1-1. That's off the play, 2-1. And he swung on that one enough to go around, 2-2. Hit to right center field, that goes all the way to the wall, and Zarilla picks it up, but Michaels has another double, and that'll bring up Luke Appling. Now, you're going to need some power from Luke, down by 2. There's a strike to Appling, 0-1. It's wide of the play, 1-1, and there's ball 2. Fouled away, 2-2. That's low, full count now on Appling. Fouled away again. And that's fouled back again. He's fouled a couple off. Swing and a miss, and that was in the dirt. Bats has to grab that and throw to first for the out, but he was clearly out, 2 away, and I'm just going to take a look here and see. So Rapp is the left fielder. I'm trying to think. I can see what I was doing here, right? Because you have Bud Shocock, who is the other left fielder, probably hitting 071. Now this guy here, Metkovich, we'll see if he can play left, and he can. So I think we're going to put Metkovich in here. It probably is the thing that would make the most sense. But some problems offensively for the White Sox. There's a ball high to George. That's hit off the mound. Stevens, the shortstop, has it and throws to first for the out, and so that does that. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Metkovich goes over to left. Bill White will stay in this game, and there's a ball high to Pesky, 1-0. Sliced off of third and foul, 1-1. Hit over to left side. Baker, the third baseman, has it and throws it to first, 1 away. Here comes Zarilla. Fly ball to center, and Adams has that for the out 2 away, and up comes Stringer. There's a ball in there to Lou, 1-0, and a strike, 1-1. The Stringer I would expect them to pinch hit for, but they don't. It's a ground ball to Appling at short, who throws to first, and we go to the bottom of the 9th. Dave Philly to lead this off for the White Sox, not much time left, and there's a high strike. Another strike, 0-2. Fouled away, still 0-2. Fouled away again. It's a bouncer past the pitcher. Stevens, the shortstop, has it on to first, 1 away. Here comes Chuck Kress. Ball outside to Kress, 1-0. Fly ball, foul. No one can get there. Foul ball, 1-1. Ground ball over to Stevens. Throws to first, poor throw. Goodman goes over and gets it back to the bag just in time. 2 away, and it's all down to Herb Adams. 0 for 3 today, and he hits a fly ball deep to center field, but not deep enough. DiMaggio's got it for the out, and that's all she wrote. So the Red Sox win this one 3-1. They come back with 3 in the top of the 8th inning to do it. Matt Batt's kind of the hero there with a big home run. There you have it. So the Red Sox do show that they're capable of scoring runs, but haven't really exploded yet this season. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.